ever wonder how things could be this way? I guess we'd better tell them this is a brand new day. Don't leave it up to the other man or to another day. Take your life into your hands, make it work out your way. It's not the number of times you stumble down and fall upon the ground. It's the number of times you pick yourself up and keep on moving on to meet your goals. Good morning, good morning. Black Book Club. Okay, Sally. Come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Herbert Harris, and this is our Success Thought number 30. Of course, all of our success thoughts are based on our book, The 12 Universal Laws of Success. Be sure to get the Super Achiever edition. And it's available everywhere. It's available on Amazon. It's available at the Black Book Club is watching us today. It's available on literally every digital site. I saw it on Walmart. I'm like, man, if Walmart's got it, we really hit a home run. So anyway, get a copy of this recipe book for your success. Over the last, I guess we've been on this real thought of self-image for the last at least 10 days. And one of the reasons that we really put the time into it is that self-image is so critical. If your self-image is not intact, it's easy to be spinning your wheels. You're doing things, but you're not getting results. And so we're putting time into understanding your self-image, that everything you do in life is interpreted through your self-image, but also some of the things that impact your self-image, your thoughts, your background, your emotions, your childhood, your habits, your associations. We talked a bit about, unmasking how being around other people can make you try to be what they want you to be. And we've covered a lot of points, ways that you can really improve your self-image. And we talked about being honest with yourself. You can't fix it if you don't acknowledge that it needs to be fixed. And developing your imagination. Your imagination is your blueprint for your reality. And being able to relax and regenerate. And even to have that winning feeling. You got to feel like a winner. When Muhammad Ali said, I am the greatest, he didn't say, I wonder. He didn't say, I may be. He didn't say, I would like to be. He said, I am the greatest. So whatever you put after I am, you are. We have to strive to be happy. Using the power of expectation to help us create the lives that we want to live. Unmask. We talked about that yesterday and how other people's expectations, if you permit, operative word is permit. If you permit yourself to be controlled by another person, to the extent that you create a mask, in other words, a way to look, a way to feel, and a way to act just to please that other person, that's a challenge. Today, we're going to look at something a little more subtle. We're going to look at the idea, the 8th key is to really have compassion. Now, compassion is a very interesting concept. In other words, compassion meaning to feel with, to feel another person's pain, to feel another person's suffering. And what we find is that you have to be sensitive to the needs of other people, because your sensitivity and vibration and connection with other people can impact your vibration that going out into the world. And so literally when other people see that you're kind to others, somebody who doesn't even know you. My mother used to say, if you want to know how a man's going to treat you, listen to how he speaks about his mother. So compassion is, how do you feel about others? As you progress along your success journey, you find that the more successful you become, you should become more sensitive to other people, their needs, their desires, their goals. When we think about, you might say, putting success on steroids, one of the ways to put your success journey on steroids is through leveraging the vibrations of other people. You know, even the great LeBron James or Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, any of the great in any sport, without a team, they're nothing. Similarly, as you are on your success journey, the greater the team that you can put together, the group of people who care about you, who love you, who want you to succeed, the more likely you'll get those results. And so when you have compassion, it means that you're beginning to plug into how other people feel. And when you get a person, you know, there's a statement that says people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I'm going to say that again. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And so when you can create a compassionate relationship between you and another human being, then you can literally put the law of attraction through the human magnetism into effect. When you use the mastermind principle, it says when two or more are gathered on one accord, I am among you. The powerful thought about that is when two or more gathered on one accord, I am among you means that 1 + 1 is more than 2. And so when you can connect that with another person, then you are able to do greater things than either of you could do separately. But to put this mastermind principle to work, it cannot be predicated on fear. It must be predicated on love. When you say two of minds on one accord, if one of those minds is in fear of the other, you don't get the effect. You don't get the harmonic. You don't get the positive effect. When we look at Genesis, I think first chapter, the 28th verse, it talks about the fact that mankind, let's say that, mankind has dominion over every living thing on the earth. And this dominion really requires that you be sensitive to everything on the earth. And it just does not apply to people. It applies to all of God's creations. So you must be sensitive and have compassion for another human being. You must be sensitive and have compassion for the animals. You know, I never could understand how someone could be cruel to an animal. Well, even worse, how someone could be cruel to another human being. But compassion helps you build that bridge where you can then access the power of the mastermind. And not just a human mastermind, but the power of being in a harmonic relationship with your environment in every way. When you have compassion for the animals, you treat them nicely. You have compassion for the environment, for the plants. You know, if you take care of your garden, think about this now. If you're a farmer, and everybody's a farmer somehow, you're either farming in the yard or farming in the food line. You have to go somewhere to get some food. So if you're a farmer, you want to have a harmonic relationship with the earth, with your earth, so that when you are in a harmonic relationship with the earth, then you properly clean up the weeds, you properly handle the soil to kill the insects. You let the soil stay fallow every 7 years so that it can regenerate itself. When we have compassion for the environment, we look at global warming now, and we are paying the price for mankind, and let's be truthful, for those in power, have literally taken advantage of the earth through this whole idea of the environment, not protecting the environment. The environment now is speaking back to us in ways that we won't like. The heat wave, the floods, the hurricanes. And when we go back, we look at the whole idea of global warming. All of this was preventable if mankind had compassion for the environment. Anything that you have compassion for responds to you. When you show love, love comes back. When you show concern, concern comes back. My aunt used to say, if you want to have friends, be friendly. So just wrapping up this morning, this idea of compassion, I want us to really think about it, because when you can put yourselves in another person's shoes, that Indian proverb, it says, don't judge a man, don't judge a mind until you walk a mile in their moccasins. So compassion gives you a way to walk a mile in someone else's moccasins, to feel the way they feel about things. And when you feel the way another person feels about things, you'll treat them differently. See, the golden rule is one of those absolute laws of the universe. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Do unto people as you would have them do unto you. Do unto plants as you would have them do unto you. Do unto the environment, the earth, as you would have the earth do unto you. When you can create a harmonic relationship between everything, between God, between yourself, between others, between things, between the world, you can truly be exactly what you want to be. You can truly have whatever you want to have, always knowing that the best is yet to come. Wow. Hey, folks, let's just take a little breather on that. This compassion lesson, I want you to really think on it today. As you go through your day, think of ways you could make things better just by paying attention, by giving people your attention and your intention for them to be happy, for them to be joyful, for them to live a great life. So this is Dr. Herbert Harris saying, once again, thank you for joining us for our Success Thought. We are here every Monday, actually Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Please share this with at least 3 other people and let people know about the Success Thoughts. Get your copy of the 12 Universal Laws of Success. It's available everywhere. But most of all, be what you want to be. Do what you want to do. And have whatever you want to have. Always knowing that the best is yet to come. Let's sing it on out with our song, The Time to Love Is Here, available on Spotify and all the musical platforms by Dr. H. Here we go. Let's dance a little bit now. Here it comes. I often sit and wonder how things could be this way. I guess we'd better tell them this is a brand new day. Don't leave it up to the other man or to another day. Take your life into your hands, make it work out your way. It's not the number of times you stumble down and fall upon the ground. It's the number of times you pick yourself up and keep on moving on to reach your goal. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. I tell you, come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. All right, folks. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. every morning, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. for your Success Thoughts for the day. Always knowing that you can be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have whatever you want to have. If you can see it, you can be it. And it is done.